How's it going? What it do? How y'all doing? Top of the day, top of the evening, top of the morning, top of the noon, broad daylight. I want to speak on healthcare service from Lincoln Behavior inside Radford Plaza on Telegraph, and I forgot the street right there. Telegraph, West Chicago, or W Chicago. I want to speak on this. They've been killing me and been attempting to kill me and have killed me and raped me, robbed me, paralyzed me, sexually abused me, attacked me, stuck me with needles. And I'm not 100% familiar of my grounds and where I'm at. I know that there's places that look alike, and I could tell from the sign right over here that say established in 1974. That means something, and it means a lot, and it's not where I would normally want to be, and it's not where I want to be or deserve to be. These people abduct self, kidnapped self, held hostage because of my finances and wealth and creativity and science and mathematics and computers and robotics, medicine, law, my spiritualness, being a law enforcer, being in society and things of that nature. The good side of society, not the bad side. They are in courts, and they do things at Lincoln Behavior for the blood. The secretaries that sit up there, the fat lady with the glasses, the lady who looked like she race car tracks for eyebrows and eyelash, the other person that looked like her, the manager, the nurses. You know, people don't even really work there. They just, take over the compound. Mark Kowitsky, whatever the hell his name is, whatever. As you can see, that when I was supposed to be seen by him, it's other people. There's 3 other people that's talking to him at the same time as I'm talking to him. And the shots they've been giving me, been paralyzing me, been killing me, been giving me hair on my face, been destroying my kidneys and livers, my insides, my heart, my lungs, my functioning of my body, my brain, neurologically. They're not giving self any shots in the head for the brain. They're giving shots in the arm. And when they give shots in the arm, I become stiff and paralyzed. I remember a Marte, or somebody that looked like Marte, had came to the house at 8324 Rosemont. People was calling. I couldn't move. I was paralyzed. I had failed inside the house. I was shitting and pissing on myself. I went blind, went deaf. Whenever dealing with Lincoln Behavior, I either lose a limb, go blind, go deaf, go become retarded, or what they call mentally impaired. I become mentally impaired. I do know that I think it was 2024 or 25. Quite a few times I went to California and Arizona. And I know that it's different worlds and different planets and different islands that look similar and alike. I know the man that stayed on Rosemont that I got the job driving the Symptom or the Smart Bus, either the 250 or the 275 takes me in the round. Yeah, when dealing with linking behavior, right? They giving me appeal form. Then they stated that the staff had petitioned self and court order, trying to get the court order to take me a shot. Those shots are lethal injections. Mark is a devilish, really demonic person that have horns. He did me like Michael Jackson. I'm really Michael Jackson. I'm the real Michael Jackson. He's not even a doctor. He's a person who's supposed to be getting mental treatment. Them and everybody that's there. They took over. You know how you see movies of how people break out of laboratories or break out of confinement, that be inside these hospitals or laboratories, you know, not for studying, because they're detrimental to communities and environments and neighborhoods, and, you know, period. They just, you know, they have diseases, and if they get in an outbreak, it can cause people like self in the world a lot of great turmoil. Mark has raped me, Michelle Dickerson, if that's their real name. The people there, like I was saying, Marte, people was calling and calling and calling. I woke up one day and just fell to the ground and could not move. I remember they had attacked me and looked like animals with freckles, and they aggressive and hostile, and their behavior become so aggressive that they don't listen. You have to kill them. Like, they got to get killed. Like, all these people got to get murdered. They all got to get killed. Dead ass serious. Everybody. Marte, Marcus, Latanya, Chandria, Shania, all of them. Mary's sisters and brothers, these animals, they have to get capital punishment. Exit, you know what I'm saying? They got to get executed. They have to. Everything that was done to me, everybody got to get executed. I did. I woke up one day. It was probably about a month, 2 months gone by. Nobody seen me, nobody heard from me. They say I'm not answering the phone. Police that came by. Matter of fact, I'll tell you the truth. Police came in the house and seen me there on the ground and left me there. How they get the key to the house, I have no recollection, but I can tell you, every time they took my property, I never got back all my property, house keys, cell phones, debit cards, DBA paperwork with my assumed name, company and business. That's hereby presents Notary Republic, registered, certified. They never gave none of this stuff back. They be kidnapping me, holding me underground against my will, and telling me they don't want me recording. I got the right to record. Like, y'all got cameras up, y'all recording. And the reason why I record, because it's different places with me there, right? Just like I'm here. Places. Everything don't always match up. And that's the reason for computer stimulation and, you know, the thing doing. Everything doesn't match up, you know. And when I prove that, you looking at social media and they got split images, one picture right here, one picture right there, and then other pictures, and then when they say Michael Jordan just got 95 million from Nike and this, and then he this, and then it, they got four different Michael Jordans. I'm the real Michael Jordan. I'm the real Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I'm the real Tupac Amari Shakur. I'm the real Notorious B.I.G. Christopher Wallace. I'm the real Sean Carter. I'm the real Prince. I'm the real Machiavelli. I'm the real Michael Jackson. And can anybody tell me Michael Jackson's real name? Is Michael Jackson, is Michael his middle name or first name? Is Michael Jackson my middle name or first name? Is Michael my middle name or first name? So Marte had, the police had, matter of fact, the police had came and said they was gonna send somebody there to finish me off, or either to do this and do that. They did some things to me too, where they stand over you and take shit out of you, like souls and exorcism. And I've been seeing the Chicago bus going back and forth this way, going that way, and going that way. I don't get on the Chicago bus no more because they take you to places where you get attacked. Like I said, I'd have been on Greyhound, and when you used to ride the Greyhound, or when I used to ride the Greyhound, they would tell you, like, this is the computer world, and even if you see somebody that's a loved one or yourself, don't get off the bus and try to help or try to do this and try to do that. This is the old world that was shut down and abandoned, deserted, because high evil level and the devil is real and all this and all that. And you know, when you go, they kidnap you. I'd already proven, been in court, that the Greyhound people, like society and the government, been holding me hostage. Like whenever I go back to the real side, I automatically get attacked. You know what I'm saying? And then things go on here to where I get attacked. You know what I'm saying? Like the time when leaving 6 Mile and Mile, Michelle Neal or Misha, don't know, I can't tell you which one's which, but they both look like twins or whatever. And her and AJ, or the frog lizard looking thing that stayed with Jerome Anthony Terrell in his garage, behind his garage, that used to sleep in the bed with me, who's an alien type of species. They shot me. Police were shooting at each other. Police ended up shooting me. I ended up getting shot about 4 or 5 times that day. Had just got back my federal badge, my federal devices. They had said something about swearing into secrecy or already being, you know, the leader of this and the leader of that. And it's people that, you know, had got my plasma and DNA and things of that nature and cloned me. And they couldn't tell who for who. They could tell. They knew. They were just trying to kill us both, or kill us all ourselves. And if you look at what Illuminati been doing, everybody that I was, from Leafa Left Eye, Lopez, to Tupac, to Dan Marley, to, you know, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Red Fox, Elvis Presley, you know, just to name people. And they always, killed the nigga. So the police came. I don't know how they got in, but matter of fact, they had house keys and shit, and they told me that, well, shit, they said that they live there. You know what I'm saying? They was claiming, people been claiming to live at 8324 Rosemont since forever. Or 8234 Rosemont, or 8324. I don't know. The addresses was, switched around quite a few times with Donald himself. I remember KC down the street, Philip brother, and Big KC and their moms used to say, well, your mail's coming here to our house. Their house was like the 5th house off the corner before you get the building, or the 4th house off the corner before you get the building. And it was similar addresses to ours. KC and Philip used to deal with Pete, Tony, Peanut, Eric, Dion, the Mad Dogs and shit like that. And, Esco that stayed next door to Eric. So the police came in, did some sacrification, exorcism to me. The people that be here. These people. God. I think Jay Jones was there too, if I remember correctly. So when they came in the same thing. Ain't nobody heard from you and all this and all that. I was able to move a little somewhat, but not nothing, you know what I'm saying? I could just wiggle. After they got done, I couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then they said, we sending somebody to finish you off. And I'm like, man, y'all gonna just leave me here? And they were like, there's nothing we can do for you, And they started doing demonic devilish shit the police did. And next thing I know, Marte popped up saying the same thing. And I had to beg her to help me and all this and all that. I don't remember everything. I think they just left me there. She left me there too. Got to crying and all this and all that. Confessed to everything she had did and been doing and getting all my money, and that she a boy and Marcus a girl, Tanya a boy. Well, Marcus could be both, and Marcus, one of them had got my genetics, which all of them got them, which a lot of people got them. And they had said, well, that's the reason why we keep on making you get the shot. We wanted this to happen. I swear my hand to God, the police is over me at 8324 Rosemont after getting the shot from Lincoln Behavior. They came in there, they had my house keys after they stole everything and been raping me and robbing me too. They came in there out the blue, said, we ain't seen you, and said, we wanted you to die. That's what their words were. We want to kill you, we wanted you to die, and all this. And Linky Behavior even said, you're going to go paralyzed, we going to paralyze you and all this and all that. I was hitting them with, I played sports, I played football, I'll bounce back, it happened before, all this and all that. I don't know if Marte doubled back. I'm seeing me getting in the car. I don't know. I'm seeing it, visualizing it, but I don't know. But the shots that Lincoln Behavior be giving me are lethal injections. And they got computer accessibility to where this all look like what it looked like, but with the computer affection, it don't necessarily have to look like or be what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why I stopped taking the shot. Why give me the shot and the pill, and ain't nothing y'all giving me, helping me mentally, physically, emotionally, or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That was another reason why the check was so big. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in society, the good side. And that's another reason why they end up, invading and doing a lot of fraudulent activities, with the USB cord or UBS cord or USB cords and computer, heists and all that shit they be doing. You know what I'm saying? It was a virtual lock. Remember, I came up here multiple times. Bro, they done locked me in this motherfucker right here before multiple times, gassed me and all this, and I died. And they sit there and laugh. I'm not gonna lie. He's a bad motherfucker. That's like my son. He's a bad motherfucker. Everybody in this motherfucker around this got my DNA. Whether I'm Colombian, European, white, Caucasus, black, Indian, Greek, German, African, whatever. Everything that I am, all these people got the bloods and got abilities that I had and things of that nature. Then they afflict me with their viruses, and all this started appearing. I was well into my 30s, well into my 30s before I got mustache, goatee, beard, and all this. All this came from the medication that these mental institutions been giving me. A sign of kidney infection, liver problems. Failed liver, failed kidneys. And that's coming from those shots, all that medication, and not getting the proper medication after they give you medication. Then they shooting me with needles that's unsterilized. That's the only way you can get staph infection. Smuggy, Brenda, Riri, other Riri, Corvette family. That's another bitch that did a nigga wrong. Corvette, Riri, Carmelita, Brenda, Michelle, Tony, Gil, Don, Linda, both the Pauls, grandmama and granddaddy, Shirley. Shirley was cool, one of her. It's two of everybody, remember? And everybody at the times knew that. They used to be like, man, he coming from that side, he coming from that side. They used to fuck up my brain so much I couldn't distinguish or remember. But when you dealing with government and society and high sectors and high elites and the anarchies and the things of that nature, you supposed to know. That's your fucking job. To end it and how to get on and off the bridge. We'd have had a lot of blown bridges. Whenever you see waste management in the general population side, there is no waste management. Nigga, I'd have had to walk in nuclear waste. You hear me? Yes, I'm going for y'all fucking everything, nigga. Yes, nigga. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Nigga, I didn't kill y'all. I didn't rape you or none of y'all. I don't live off y'all. I never invaded or terrorized or been on nobody else's property. Nobody else's houses. What the fuck they say? You can't go to the houses because they hunted. They computerized and hunted and this and that. Bats live in the attic, in the walls, up underground, people under the stairs. Roach, motherfucker. They eat shit, they bite bloods, they do things to you while you sleep. Zombies every fucking where. And there's a lot of shit that's going on, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing alive. I'd have been killed many a times by these people. Getting chased all by these motherfuckers. And everything I'm saying that they did and what they caused, they'll tell me why they whooping my ass and killing me. I'd have got choked to death right there by a police officer. They done stole my phone from here many of motherfucking times. They took my cart. Oh, we gonna leave it here, and when you come back, we gonna give it back. You ain't in. They always hit a nigga with, you ain't did nothing wrong, you ain't in no trouble. People downtown wanna see you. Soon as they get a nigga to receiving, Oakwood been closed for everything that's been going on for 35 plus years. Beaumont, Oakwood, Core Health Wealth, whatever the fuck, I named that. Oakwood been closed since the fucking 90s. Before the Sinai Grace merger. Sinai and Grace merged. Then I'm looking at some shit on social media of how I got burnt real bad by Mary. I'm talking about real bad. Then people used to tell me, oh, we see you, your face popped up, your hair, you know what I'm saying? And she came to the motherfucking hospital at many a times and confessed and cried, oh, I had to do it. I'd have been shot, raped by Redford police because they need medicine to stop them from looking like the animals and the demonic, devilish creatures that they are. I was never looking like this. Always immaculately clean. Skin always glowing, shining. I was not this color. I'd have been various colors because of their diseases and virus inflicted within my veins. I used to go to school from Cody to Dixon to Rudderman to Cody to other public schools and tell them people are sticking me with needles while I'm asleep. I'm going into cardiac arrest and having heart attacks, seizures, and things of that nature. I will be in Miss Boyce Daniels' class 5th hour or 6th hour. At times, if I do not eat or if I do eat, I will start shaking like I'm getting bit by a snake or poison or venomous and things of that nature. These are the things that society and the government and the police and Congress and everybody else has been doing repeatedly. Habitual offenders. The Jurisdiction system. Corporate America. North and South. They're killing me. I'd have been in linky behavior and they keep on making me deal with Jackie, right? Jackie ain't no motherfucking doctor, social worker, or none of that. They was my patients. She locks me in that motherfucker, make me have sex with her. I didn't even motherfucking hump. I just stuck it in because she turned into some ugly shit in front of me. Then locked down. As soon as I stuck it in, I didn't hump, I didn't pump, didn't do nothing. She said, that's all you got or something like that. And then must have had some type of erection, orgasm, could start going crazy on me. Didn't want me to leave, just wanted me to fuck. That's one time. Multiple times it happened. They locked me in that motherfucker multiple times. Then one time, I'm looking at the fucking computer and I'm reading everything because she left. It was my office. She was just supposed to have been, at the time back in the day, something I was fucking and close to me and my secretary. They start sedating me. Feed me shit, sedate me with food and beverages and walking up on me, poking me, or when I'm sleeping, this and that and that and this. They locked me in that motherfucker. She went against all of them. Started going crazy. Like, this the best I ever had and all that shit. So I'm reading the motherfucking computer. The world get funded by thyself. Every whole ass bitch ass nigga alive and ever died and steady living after death. Bitches. She came back in there and said, he know already.